We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine, to see what is going on for the twin flame collective. All right, we have Mercury in Leo, which it has been, but it is opposing Pluto in Aquarius today. This alignment is going to actually last for a week, and this is a huge alignment as Leo rules the 5th house of romance. It's all about how we see ourselves and step up and show up to the world. It's really about owning the most authentic version of yourself with this energy. It's also going to bring up secrets and things to be revealed. Pluto is always an energy all about deep transformation and even rebirth. This is also coupled with the energies that we're already moving into, which is that Cancer new moon happening the 5th. And of course, my favorite, we have the 7-7 porthole this week too. Both the 7th and the 8th are also galactic activation porthole days. Remember, Leo is ruled by the sun, and we have Cancer ruled by the moon, bringing quite the mix of energies, as also Cancer is the only sign that is a home of the moon or ruled by the moon too. 2024 is a solar year too. Expect a lot of powerful energies over the next couple of months too. But let's just go ahead and kind of do a reading. But before I get started, remember that right now we're also in the Sirius gateway. This happens from the 3rd to the 7th, so bringing a ton of galactic energies this shift or this week for us all, and this is important too. So we have all that galactic energy. Sirius brings us energy of deep transformation, powerful healing, and even abundance. It's the gateway to heaven. It's our spiritual sun past our sun, so we can expect a lot of, we say, solar energies and different energies coming at us. This is really good for twin flames. We have a lot of positive energy. I know, positive energy for our love life happening right now. You're going to feel very drawn to your twin flame, very magnetized to your twin flame. You're probably having dreams and other experiences on the higher level, because twin flames very much stay in or reside in that other dimension together too. So we're going to talk a little bit about just kind of what is going on for the twin flames. Now, please remember, this is just a general reading. I always say do the one-on-one readings with me and do that work with me. It will help you so much, as twin flames are going to trigger all of your deeper core beliefs and things that need to be healed and resolved. They're going to trigger all of your deep wounds, karma that you're carrying, and everything that you need to work on for your healing. So it's a very intense connection. Make sure you're booking those one-on-one calls or readings on my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. I do tons of healings, clearings, and activations too. If you are on that ascension path, doing your spiritual awakening, just working on healing, or you're in a twin flame connection, make sure you're doing a lot more energy work. It's going to help you a ton through whatever process you're kind of working through too. So make sure you're checking out my website. I also do tons of twin flame coaching sessions on there too, and it will help you a ton. I'm always trying to help you guys to heal deeper attachment wounds, traumas, and things that surface for twin flames. So remember, your twin flame is actually a mirror for the deeper healing work that you need to do, reminding you that both the divine feminine and divine masculine are two sides to that same coin, and they very much show you what you need to be working on. Okay, so starting with the divine feminine, and then real quick, I have tons of things. I have tons of activations up for today and healings up for today as we're moving through these gateway energies. I have pinned them on my pages, but you can find anything in my shop. Make sure you're checking out all the stuff I have in my shop, because I have a lot of stuff up for this Sirius gateway too. All right, so divine feminine. Let's just take this as messages from the divine feminine. Divine masculine, if you're watching, messages from your feminine. I'm ready to take my mask off. Okay, oftentimes we have a lot of ego programming that we're not even aware of. This is our subconscious programming, and sometimes things are triggered or come to the surface so that we can be mindful of that and we can work on that. We have a lot of energies that are helping us to work through old patterns and behaviors, inner child wounds, ways that we've been defensive, or blocking out love, or even pushing away love. This is all the ego, right? Okay, we have a lot of wounds from past lovers and karmic experiences. This just could be from childhood, past experiences, and even past life wounds that come up to be healed with twin flame. And oftentimes a lot of deep baggage and energetic baggage is being triggered. This is like the ego has come out for divine feminine. This is like taking that off, right? Cleansing that, clearing that. That's how we do enlightenment. We transcend the ego, the collection of wounds, core identities, and subconscious programs that are not serving us. Your twin flame may have done a lot of triggering to get you to heal certain things, whether this was healing abandonment or attachment wounds or things that have kind of come up within this connection, all about working on your triggers and even ego triggers right now. I want to hold you, especially not everyone is in this. Everyone's at a different place in the journey, but I notice the journey tends to, I say the infinity, right? To infinitely circle around, right? So you're at your own place in the journey. But some of you guys are in separation and you're missing your twin flame. You're longing them, you're wanting that physical union, that 3D union and that physical connection, because you know it's fire from past lifetimes, right? And you're wanting that. Know that your twin flame journey is leading you towards union, no matter what it looks like or no matter where you're at in that process. I need to tell you the truth. This is communication coming up. This is a Mercury alignment. This is all about how we communicate. Expect deep conversations or conversations to be opening up. There might be communication blocks coming up and different ways of communicating. This is like wanting to talk and this is like expressing your feelings. We're in Cancer season, so your feelings and your intuition are being heightened right now. Divine Feminine may want to be sharing more, expressing more of your feelings during this time. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize I had until it was gone. Some of you guys, I know there's been hurt that's been in the connection or painful energies, but this is also a lot of triggering past painful energies that need to be resolved, need to be dealt with, and need to be healed. Both twin flames carry a lot of energetic baggage. You guys still have blocks, so whatever you're going through right now, this is to help you to clear those inner blocks. Energy healing will help a ton with that. So just know that sometimes it is in that loss that you guys realize the connection. I just told someone this the other day. I was like, in separation, if you were questioning this connection because they were, you're positive in that separation, you know, and you're being made aware of some deeper truths and everything about this connection. You guys are already made aware anyways, but oftentimes you guys may question the connection. Both twin flames know the connection, whether you guys want to admit that to yourselves or each other or not. You've been made aware of this connection so that you can better understand the healing process that goes with it, because it is not for the weak, right? It is, for very awakened souls that are experiencing the twin flame journey. I hate seeing you with them. And this is like different lives, different realities. This could be karmics, other people, or whatever it is too. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Healing issues from childhood wounds, not feeling good enough, people pleasing, working for love, self-worth issues, confidence issues on the Divine Feminine side. Okay. You are healing from toxic relationships, and this is like codependency and triggers. You have a lot of triggers still from past pain and ways that you may have reacted to your twin flame from some of your past karmic experiences. This could be, a lot of you guys had toxic dysfunction in your childhood that set you up for a lot of dysfunctional toxic relationships. Some of you came into this lifetime with a lot of karmic baggage from past lifetimes. Some of you guys have a lot of karmic wounding from having karmic parents and things like that modeled to you in your love templates. So a lot of you guys have had toxic partners in the past that were very, very karmic. By the time you met your twin flame, you already had a lot of heart chakra blocks and woundings and ways that you were pushing away or not opening up to love. Dissolving those heart chakra blocks, working on your heart chakra so that you can release more the painful connections and wounds that came from your past partners. Right, this is new love. This is, for some of you guys, this is going to be the new beginning with your twin flame and coming together and starting over. So we have like the cosmic reset energy being Cancer season. It's like reboots your software, cosmic reset. I know. And even for your relationship, because look at separation as something wasn't working out, there were more blocks to resolve, more healing to do, and this is normal to make you to face that separation. Your twin flame is meant to be the ultimate motivator to working on yourself and bettering yourself and becoming a better partner for yourself and for them too. So it's the ultimate motivator. Just remember that. We're dealing a lot of root chakra home issues. This is like safety, comfort, belonging, and shelter. You're healing deep root chakra issues. It's Cancer season. This might be stirring up childhood wounds. You may have been aware of it. These can reach deep into past lifetimes. So, your healing continues to come full circle. You might be dealing with issues from past lifetimes or even childhood wounds that run deep that may have affected your root chakra earlier in life, but you may still have these fears subconsciously, whether in your root chakra or in the subconscious mind, and you're clearing a lot of subconscious blocks. This is like the deeper fears, the worries, the stress, and a lot of times these are shaped by past experience or past life experiences that we're trying to heal. Make sure that you're healing your root chakra. This is connected with releasing the karma from your family line. Some of you guys may need to forgive deep things going back into childhood or past lives with the group of souls that make up your family. So this is like healing your family chakra, yes, so that you can have more safety and security and a more secure attachment in your relationship. So when we do root chakra work, this will help us also to release insecure attachment. Your twin flame is making you aware of how you connect with others, as they are going to mirror back your same attachment style. Some of you guys have a lot of attachment trauma and things that go back into either childhood or past experiences. Healing your root chakra and healing your attachment issues. This is your twin flame. You know that this is a soul contract and a soul connection, and that you've had many past lives together with this person still means it's a lot of work, right? Okay, you're having to do that work with twin flame, and other relationships usually aren't like that. It's just a little bit different. So this is all about working on yourself and becoming a better person too. So just kind of know that. All right, we have the unexpected. Expect some type of communication to be coming through if you're not having a lot. This could be in the form of dreams, picking up things telepathically, or even here in the physical dimension with them reaching out. And this is like, if you've been kind of waiting, I say twin flames like the waiting game. If you've been kind of waiting, know that your partner, your twin flame, is also healing things. All right, I want to just do, and I'm doing a quick reading today too, because I'm going to be doing a lot of healings today. I'm just kind of getting on here quick. So let's just go ahead and see what needs to be healed for both. All right, this is a soul contract, but you've had many soul contracts in this lifetime. Releasing any type of karmic attachments right now. So right now we have a theme of, okay, divine feminine. A lot of you guys are being guided to go into hermit mode, and divine masculine to come out of it and into this union. So divine feminine, especially if you're in separation and you're by yourself, you're going to notice you're attracting a lot of energy to you, and not all of it is good. I know, and I hate having this conversation, but this is a theme specifically this week and moving forward. Okay, so you guys are attracting a lot of attention. You might notice that you're having, I don't know, it could be even, we'll say masculine attention, okay? So on the divine feminine side, you guys are attracting a lot of masculine attention, but it's probably not very good for you in some way. And to be mindful that if you are in separation, you need to really, really go deep within yourself and to work on yourself so that you're open for union when your masculine comes back in. On the masculine side, you're attracting a lot of female attention, and this is because since you met your twin flame and begin to merge your energies together, you really begin to activate things energetically. So you're going to notice during this time that you're having women approach you. So we have this happening for both, right? On both sides. Okay, divine masculine, be mindful of this because this can throw off your union. It's very important that when healed and ready, that you're coming out of that hermit. Many of you guys are very highly avoidant. You don't need anyone. You're used to taking care of yourself. You've been pushing away love, and especially your twin flame, because that didn't happen with the karmics. You were all in, right? But pushing away your twin flame, pushing away union, delaying union blocks and things like that. Healing these blocks so that you can be open to union, because this is what you're supposed to be working on too, and being mindful of distractions. So some of you guys have gotten really used to hermiting. Maybe you spent years by yourself or years hermiting, and needing to come out of that and shift into union with your divine feminine. Now, divine feminine is the opposite. Many of you guys have been in a lot of karmic relationships and codependent dynamics where you haven't been single. Some of you guys have children with the karmic. Some of you guys have been married or in a lot of karmic relationships. You're being guided to go deep within and to be mindful of outside energy. Now, this could be, like I said, opposite sex approaching you, but it also could be friends that you're noticing that they're not good for you and they're just coming for your energy. So for divine feminine, a big clearing is taking place in your life. You're going to notice that some of you guys have lost your twin flame in separation off your timeline, but some of you guys have lost friends, family, and people that weren't very good for you. And then you're opening up. So some of you guys have lost a lot of people on your path too. Kind of flow with it right now. All right, you're hiding your true twin your true feelings. This is on the divine feminine side of what needs to be healed. You have deep emotions. You're in love, but you might be acting cold and detached. So this might be mirrored back in your twin flame if you think they're hot, cold, going clingy, going avoidant. This is the fearful avoidant dynamic, right? Many of you guys might have a masculine that's fearful avoidant, and they'll say, no, I'm not, I have anxiety. But actually, fearful avoidant, they go in between. They're like halfway, they go in between the anxiety, and then they go in between the dismissive or the avoidance when certain things are activated. So they hold two of these core wounds, which is the anxious fear of abandonment, and then on the other side, fear of losing their independence. So many of you guys have been having a tricky time navigating a partner like that. Like sometimes they come in real strong and then they go and they disappear. And this is like, they're also hiding how they feel about you too, and out of fear probably. All right, there might be mind games in this situation. So know that your partner might be testing you, analyzing you, and seeing how you're reacting to certain things. If you feel like your twin flame's been pushing your buttons, they might be having you jump through hoops or testing you in some way. Just know that. This could be also the universe throwing tests your way. Just be mindful, because some of these tests, you know what to do, but sometimes we like to override our intuition and our instincts to please people and make them feel good. So you're going to have situations coming at you random through other people. Make sure you're following your inner guidance of what to do, because some of these tests might not be obvious. Okay, so we have that soul contract for a spiritual union. You have a soul contract to be in union with this person. It can be a whole process that you're going through. We have that distractions we've been talking about. This person might be acting too busy for you. They might have kept you waiting, right? This is the waiting game. They might have kept you waiting, and this is something you might be healing from. You might have really wanted union, and there might have been a lot of delays. And the reason why is because your divine masculine might have blocks that they're trying to move through. There's all sorts of reasons why. Oftentimes, as we say, union is going to cost you your whole life, and you got to take a risk on it. Some masculines aren't ready to take that risk. And I don't mean like dating, I mean like moving in together, doing full union. So some of them were very comfortable with where they're at, and this could be a delay for some. Some of these masculines, it's going to require making a move if they live far away, reassessing their lives, clearing energy. Okay, so on the divine masculine side, we have, and this could be a block, communication blocks. Expect a message. They're having a hard time expressing their feelings and opening up their throat chakra. They might feel overwhelmed. Their nervous system might be really overstimulated from this connection, as it's like triggering a lot for them too. All right, and this is like, it's not for everyone, but some of your masculines are hanging out with someone else or entertaining other options, and this is why they didn't want to settle down yet. I know they want to keep their options open. So this is like, things might be kind of coming out too. It just kind of depends on your situation. This isn't for everyone, but just take it if it fits. So if you notice this person is not around, not giving you attention, not communicating with you, this could be why. All right, they're actually obsessed with you. They're very attracted to you. They might be trying to hide this too, but your masculine is completely obsessed with you. It could be with what you're doing, how you're doing, where you are. And for some, you'll be like, well, they don't act it. They might be hiding their feelings. Okay, so we have the Empress card coming through. This is working on abundance. Sirius Gateway brings us a ton of abundance and positive energies right now. Okay, so this galactic activation portal day, which is the 7th and the 8th, they're all about sexuality and sensuality. The Cancer ones, I know they're about connecting with your body, your desires, and what you truly want. Really nurturing yourself, paying attention to your intuition, and we'll say honoring and listening to your emotions. We have a new beginning that's going to happen. There's going to be some type of do-over, start over with this connection. This is taking a leap of faith. We have the Fool card, and this is starting over again. It's like that leap of faith, going all in. This is a very positive card for Twin Flame. All right, we have the Six of Swords, and I'll say that this could be, because these are all, the last four cards we're going to do are all representing the masculine. So this might give you some clarity into the masculine for the feminine. Some of them are refusing to move on to something better. They know it's not great where they are, but they haven't moved. They might be digging their heels in. They refuse to make that shift with you because it will require you to kind of meet on a new timeline. If you had plans with this person, or travel plans, they might have canceled these plans. They might be resisting the change. However, they know that they have unfinished business with you. Karmic justice in reverse. So this is like, you might make sure you're not falling into your twin flame hasn't treated you fair, try to see their side of things too. It's two sides of the same coin for the same wounding, but oftentimes very opposite dynamics that play out with twin flames being divine feminine, being divine masculine. Don't fall into that 3D victim mentality of blaming them or lacking accountability for how things have went, especially for hurts. Your masculine is feeling drained right now. A lot of people were saying that starting out the week, right? Okay, they're feeling drained. They have wounds that have come up that they're working on. They have their walls up. They might even be in fight or flight mode. We can look at avoidance as strong fight or flight mode. So they're in that kind of energy, but we also have the 9 of Cups. And, you know, this is about manifesting. They might be disappointed with their manifesting. They might have, you were their wish fulfillment, because this is my wish fulfillment card, but it's flipped. And they have been trying to manifest you, but they might feel kind of pessimistic, and they might feel like they didn't get what they wanted on their side, that they wanted union. They wanted that happy union. The cups are the love, right? They wanted love. They wanted union, but they might feel disappointed in the actual process twin flames go through to get there. Don't give up right now. No matter what your situation, you guys are so close. Things can shift anytime that you guys both want this union. Remember that, right? So they might be in that little bit of negative energy. They're still trying to clear negative how they're seeing things energy and needing to resolve that, we'll say. If you guys need to shift it, make sure you're doing more healings on my site. I'm going to do a quick reading for divine masculine, then I'm going to get out of here. All right, so divine masculine, what is going on for the divine masculine collective? Divine feminine, if you're watching, messages from your masculine. You're worth more to me than I let on. And you know that you mean just as much to the masculine. This was love at first sight. And you'll say, how? That's why it's so confusing. From past lifetimes. And it's like you have these two broken pieces. It's funny, we're doing broken mirror cards after. It's like you have these two broken pieces, because that's what happens when you break a piece of a soul in half, right? And then it's like merging it back together, and that's all that our soul wants. Now, our ego doesn't want that. It wants money, riches, fame, fortune, recognition, right? All of the earth stuff, and it doesn't matter, because our higher self and our soul, it wants twin flame union past all of this. This is all just an illusion and a smokescreen for coming out of separation consciousness and back into oneness and back into unity. And then real quick, this Sirius gateway is all about, we'll say Sirius, the star of Isis, goddess Isis. And of course, Orion represents Osiris, right? And then we have Isis represents divine feminine, Osiris, divine masculine, or we'll say Orion, right? So we have these energies of, you know, your soul wanting to merge back into oneness, a connection that transcends the cycles of life, death, and even rebirth. I don't feel like I deserve you. They're dealing with the same core wounds of twin flames feel not ready, not good enough, you know, of how the things that come up. So masculine's also struggling with the same inner child wounds. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. They might be typing you messages and deleting them. They might be ignoring you. They might be thinking on things. They might be doing silent treatment. It just kind of depends on what's going on. This is like, some of you might be waiting on that phone call. They want to call you, but maybe they haven't yet. I want to make things right. And they know they need to make things right with you and that they need to step into action, right? We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. So they are playing the waiting game too. They might be having you waiting, as we saw earlier in this reading. I regret what I did to you too. Both are feeling bad about how things went. Both have their own, you know, mistakes they've made. All right, this might be hanging out with friends. We have the 2 women on the card for the masculine. This is like hanging out with other people, their support, right? They've turned to friends and family. This is what the masculine does. But then realizing that these people don't get them on a deep level and that no one gets them like the divine feminine. And it's like you guys have that resonance that no one else has. I know, and they're probably missing that. They're going through a spiritual awakening, and once again, a lot of people don't understand that. And this is like life lessons, rebirth, and enlightenment. We're going through a strong rebirth right now, especially as twin flames go through separation, which is the death energy, union, the rebirth. So you guys are coming out of that. You're going through that rebirth. And for those that are in separation or slow coming into union, this means reunion and union. Travel plans. There might be distance between you. You might be far apart, and there might be boundaries. If this person lives in another So maybe masculine has too strong a boundaries, been keeping you away, and they need to lift that and talk to you and come into union because it's something they've put up, thrown up their boundaries. So runner is a famous example of putting the boundaries up and stopping the connection. They may need to lift those boundaries. Some of you guys might live far apart, and like instead of seeing that as a negative thing, see that as an opportunity to travel and explore other realities, right? And so instead of seeing that as like, oh, it's hopeless and a negative thing, seeing that as a chance to travel. We're going to see a lot of travel over the next year, especially coming into the spring. All right, fated meeting. This is meant to be. This is a destined connection. It was predetermined that you would meet. You're not done with this connection again. You're destined to actually be together. All right, we have secret crush. Your divine feminine is in love with you. They have a crush on you. They admire and they're attracted to you. Just know that. They like if you're wondering, did they still want me? I don't know. They're not acting like it. Oh, trust me, they do. They're checking up on you. They think of you all just as much as you think of them. We'll leave it at that. And so they love you and even have that crush on you. There's strong romantic feelings here. Just as you have fallen in love before, you can fall in love infinite times. Like, right? I know most connections are based on karma. This one is not. It's all about clearing the karmic baggage, healing the karma, and releasing things. Okay, so this is like strong emotions for this person. All right, divine masculine, you need to release your ex and not the twin flame, the karmics. So this is like if you have some type of love triangle, this isn't for everyone, but this is like getting rid of those karmic attachments. Some of you guys might be a little chummy with your exes, right? Still have them on your social media, you're friends with them, maybe you call them, maybe you share children with them and you're good friends. Okay, I'll give you a good example of this, and I love the celebrity gossip. If you know me, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, right? Probably flames, we won't go there just from their relationship, but okay, so I just saw a headline and it says, Jennifer Garner is sick of being their marriage counselor. Oh God. Is he going to his karmic ex, who's his kid's mom, right? And complaining about the flame all day long, and she's trying to help mend the relationship or interfering, right? We don't know, because we know that she took them away and split them up and interfered the first time. Okay, I know. You think your karmics have your best interest in mind and that you're their friend, but they actually serve to keep you apart from your flame. Yes, I know, that woman kept them apart for years. Okay, so I'm just saying, if you weren't with the karmic, you would have met your twin flame a decade earlier. Like, right? Okay, some of you guys they're your friend, they're your support, I get that. But you're needing to clear the karmic attachments in this lifetime because that's what is required for us to ascend. All right, pop up. This is a surprise visit, reaching out and in person, something the masculine is needing to heal. Some of you guys might want to do that too, right? I was like, maybe you want to get like in the 80s and show up with the boombox and the flowers, or write a love letter, make a phone call that's romantic, some kind of energy there. You have unfinished business with this person. I think that you know that by how your mind takes you there and how you can't put them out of mind too. So this could be, for those of you guys in union, this could be a proposal, taking the energy to the next level. But for those in separation, it's forgiveness and reconciliation. And when you guys can do that, I always say the beautiful reunion comes next. So separation feels terrible and stuck. And I said, you can't stay in separation forever. Some people try to, it's limbo, it's 40, back to 40. Oh no, I know, you go back into the void and you're waiting and you can't move forward. So you're in this stuck energy in this space and you don't want to stay in it forever because it's actually very unpleasant how it feels. And so if you can forgive and move on, and you're both having to find forgiveness for things, however it went or whatever come up, that stuff come up, keyword the healing that come up on both sides, and it can get pretty unpretty of what needs to be healed. This has nothing to do with each twin flame. It has to do with each twin flame's karmic past and healing it. So when you find forgiveness, you can open up to this connection again and come into reunion energies, which is like make you cry, happy reunion, right? Reconciliation. You might be very focused with being in the spotlight. This could be like fame, performing for your audience. Leo is very dramatic energy, and it's also like putting a spotlight on things. Make sure you're not being too self-absorbed, following ego needs right now. This could be wanting to be center of attention or how you're looking for other people. Okay, divine masculine, your divine feminine needs to heal. They have a lot of pictures of you, This could be memories. I know, replaying past memories of you all the time, thinking about you all the time, looking at pictures. This is regret, reminiscing, and missing you. And this is something that they are having a hard time healing, that it could be getting on without you. It could be a separation. It could be slow coming into union. They are missing your presence. We have egg on their face. This is a shamed energy, backfired energy. So this is like, this could be childhood shame, and things like that. Okay, so this is what happens. So we have so much repressed trauma, and a lot of it is childhood trauma. Oftentimes when we pull up that trauma, it could be calling people out, not your twin flame. It could be family members. A lot of you guys went through a lot of abuse in childhood. We have a lot of twin flames that went through abuse, sexual abuse, really like a lot of heavy duty collective karma taken on in childhood. And oftentimes when you pull that up, whether emotionally and those old emotions come up, or dealing with that and trying to bring that up to the people that hurt you, they could be family members and things like that. It just makes you feel bad for it. And then we have that shame energy, usually the parents, but it could be other people, right? But usually when you deal with that parent wound on both, it triggers those feelings and it doesn't feel good. You feel bad for bringing it up, or you might be made to look bad, things like that. So we have that kind of energy coming up. Okay, your divine feminine might be an entrepreneur, they might be a business owner, they might be really focused on healing themselves and manifesting abundance. For some, this might be divine feminine, might have legal matters. This could be karmic court, I call it, right? Or something that needs to be resolved, but in a positive way, that they're going to get some type of money. This could be through business ventures, healing themselves, or even karmic justice going in their way. They're going to get some type of windfall of money, some type of unexpected money. They might be an entrepreneur or working hard towards that. Conflict resolution. Your divine feminine wants to compromise, make amends, and get a positive outcome with you. So there might have been some type of conflict or fights that wasn't handled well. It could have been misunderstandings or disagreement. Okay, and this is, you also want a peaceful resolution. You want to shift out into a peace with this person. You want to compromise. You want to end any conflict, and you want to overcome any challenges. So this is a reading for the masculine, but this is you coming through in your own reading, your own higher self. So you want to get a peaceful resolve with this person. We have the King of Cups, and this is control and balance of your emotions. You might have needed a minute to regulate your emotions and to heal certain things emotionally. You want to feel emotionally secure. You're very mature. You might be calm, sympathetic, empathic, and caring. Both twin flames are empaths. That's why the energy can get overwhelming too. This is why you mirror each other a lot. We have the Emperor in reverse. This is watch out for power struggles. You might be being too rigid or controlling. And I love this because this is where the control drama is not intentionally. Both of you are starseeds, and both of you are probably indigos, because usually the other, we'll say, types of souls are the younger kids, right? Okay, so you're probably indigo starseeds if you're a twin flame. It just kind of depends. This is why you want to go into your specific stuff. But neither one of you likes control. And you notice when one or the other gets manipulative or control and things go real bad. Like, right? I know. And so you guys, you might be kind of seeing your partner like that, but they might be seeing you like that too, of thinking that you're controlling thing. And this is hiding the abandonment wound and feeling let down on some type of level. So just be mindful that there aren't power struggles happening unintentionally just because you both have strong programming that goes against any of that. Okay, Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is family issues, and usually this is my beautiful reunion union card, but this is in reverse. There might be some type of block here. There might be some type of separation happening. This is like your family dynamic, your childhood dynamic is very unhappy. This is my leaving home card, and you feel like an outsider in your own family. You do not get support from your family. You know, you feel that this is affecting also your root chakra. You've been left with low self-doubt and low self-esteem from childhood. Your twin flame is meant to be your support and emotional support. They are a connection where they're very emotionally attuned to you, them, and other people. They're probably an empath, and they want to be supportive of you. Some of you guys might be shutting out that support because you're trying to deal with things on your own or push away the connection. Doesn't matter. This person wants to be there for you, and in an emotional way. This is a different type of connection. It's not based in the material. It's based out of love, unconditional love, and even rooted in emotional support. We have the Star, and once again, this is reverse. This is destiny card, but you might feel like you're going backwards, and the opposite of destiny is karmic. karmic fate, right? And so this is like, you might feel like you're not having faith in the situation or in the union, or not having faith in the universe as you're being guided through this. This is healing anxiety and overwhelm and limited beliefs. You need to trust in yourself more, and you need to trust in this union. As you know, you hold a lot of power as the divine masculine. You lead both of you into union. So if you stop, the flow stops and everything stops with it. And so the more that you're on board with the union, more you guys can flow into union or within that union too. So this is healing any anxiety, right? So that you feel more safe and secure within this union, no matter what your situation. All right, I'm going on that note anyways. If you guys need me, just go ahead and book me on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. Have a beautiful day. I got tons of healings and activations up for today too. Check them out on my website. Just go ahead and book me on my website. I get right back to you. Have a beautiful day.